going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. We're going to talk about Travis Hunter, the most decorated Colorado football player and one of the most decorated players, actually the most decorated player this year in college football. Nikai Hill-Green, he transfers to Alabama. We're going to talk about that. He made some big moves because some people were thinking that he was going to go to the NFL. But I guess that move to Alabama, they gave him a bag because Alabama has a bag up there. Joel Klatt said that he explains why he voted for Shedeur third in the Heisman trophy race. He gave him a third place vote. So we're going to talk about that. There's a lot of news out of Colorado, man, especially surrounding Travis Hunter. People keep bringing his personal life into the mix. That just goes to show that, he's on another level with it. And he's getting ready to go to the big time. And people want to find something wrong with everybody because things are going wrong in their life. So they want to nitpick, and try to find things wrong with this kid. But guys, this kid is the most decorated. And I like how he said, let's take a listen.
That's what happens when you get too many awards. You see, I only got a little going on. I'm good. You know what I mean?
Shedeur was like, let me just name off the awards because it sounds good. Let me just name it off, man. Let me find the award list, man. We're just gonna have to name all the awards that he won in college football. He started off, he was the SWAC Freshman of the Year in 2022. Second team All SWAC 2022 as a freshman. Second team All Pac-12 2023. First team All Pac-12 2023. Damn, so he was second team All Pac-12 probably in defense or offense, and first team All Pac-12 in 2023. He's a two-time first team All Big 12 2024. Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year 2024. Consensus All-American 2023. Academic All-American 2024. Unanimous All-American 2024. Two times Paul Hornung Award winner 2023 and 2024. He won the Lott Trophy. He won the Fred Biletnikoff Award. He won the Chuck Bednarik Award. He's the SN College Football Player of the Year. He's the AP College Football Player of the Year. He won the Walter Camp Award. And then finally, the Heisman Trophy. He's the most decorated, man. The only thing he didn't, take down was the Thorpe Award. And but he won everything else. And that's what Shedeur was talking about. That's what he was talking about. That you're gonna be here all day naming off his awards, but he is decorated and he deserves it. One thing that Coach Prime pointed out was he was saying that depending on where he get drafted to, they're gonna have to draft up some type of plays for him on offense. They're gonna have to use him both ways. If not, he said that Travis have another year of eligibility left. He said that, but I think that's my understanding. So when he get to the NFL, he's not gonna play that record number of snaps like he did in college, but he's going to play defensive back, right? And they can draft up some plays on offense to use him, because why not? If nothing else is working on offense, you might as well use his talent. So I think that's what's going to happen wherever he goes. A lot of people saying that he may go to Jacksonville. So we're going to see. I don't know yet. We're going to have to see where the chips fall, as far as that is concerned. But Shadur Sanders, let me just go to Shadur Sanders really quickly because we're going to get to Joe Klatt in a second. Because I don't agree with I just don't agree. I believe he should have been a finalist, man. So he was second team All SWAC 2021, first team All SWAC 2022. He was the SWAC Freshman of the Year 2021. He was the SWAC Offensive Player of the Year 2022. He won the Deacon Jones Trophy in 2022. He won the Jerry Rice Award 2021. He won the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award 2024. First team All Big 12. Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year. He should have been a consensus All-American as well. He should have been on the he should have been on the All-American team. But despite all of that, he had a major in sociology. So he's going to be the first player taken in the NFL draft. So I don't understand it. So if he's the first player taken in the NFL draft, how is he not a finalist for the Heisman? I don't know. So it says, let me go to Joe Klatt, then I'm going to get to Nikai Walker. So Joe Klatt explains why he voted Shadur Sanders third in the Heisman Trophy voting. Okay, so it says on December 14th, Colorado two-way star Travis Hunter took home the 2024 Heisman Trophy. However, he wasn't the only Buffalo who received praise. Earlier this week, Fox Sports' Joel Klatt explained why he voted Colorado quarterback Shadur Sanders third in his Heisman Trophy poll. The third slot was really difficult, and there was a lot of players I considered, Klatt said. Ultimately, I landed Shedeur. And the reason is I just think he had the best quarterback year of anybody. And again, there are sectors of people that don't want anything to do with Sanders, with Deion Sanders at Colorado. But if you actually look at Shedeur's season, what you're going to find is nobody had a better quarterback year than Shadur Sanders because no one was under the amount of pressure he was, both from a production standpoint and a pressure standpoint. Klatt mentioned Sanders' impressive campaign only becomes more stunning when considering the pressure he faced, both figuratively and literally. At Colorado, Sanders is under a magnifying glass of fans around the nation. And it says here, Alice, he didn't fold under weight of outside noise. Instead, he performed, leading Colorado to a 9-3 regular season record and 5-game improvement for Colorado in 2023 campaign. Moreover, Sanders accomplished all of these feats while facing constant attacks from opposing defenses. Colorado allowed 39 sacks this season, the 9th most in the nation. Nonetheless, Sanders never allowed a lack of protection to prevent him from putting up a monstrous performances. Klatt believes that's worth praise. He's got a rare combination. This is what I agree with. He got a rare combination of both surgeon and artist, Klatt said. Normally, quarterbacks really lean heavily into one or the other, and I feel like he's got equal parts of both. When he is protected, which is rare, but when he is protected, he is surgical. He has a real command of the game. But then he's also got this like artist component to him, and I think that's one that gets overlooked a little bit. And the reason they live with 38 sacks and that he lives with holding the football a little longer than other quarterbacks is because he can make those plays. Despite Klatt's beliefs, Sanders finished 8th in the Heisman Trophy voting. So let me stop there. I agree with Klatt, but why didn't a lot of other people agree with him? That's what I meant earlier. How come a lot of other people didn't agree with him? He was the most battle-tested quarterback in the NCAA. And I know people say he hold on to the ball too long, but he believes he can make the play. He has the ability to throw that bomb if the person is open. He has that ability. So he's going to hold on to it a little bit longer. It's not that he's doing it on purpose. He know he can make a play. He can put some paint where it ain't. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say to you. He's the most battle-tested. despite all of the sacks. Look at all the yards he threw up. Look at his leadership ability. That alone, I'm not taking nothing away from Dylan Gabriel, over there, but from a production standpoint, I think Shedeur should have been there. But I think the reason why they gave it to Gabriel is because um, of the season of the overall team season they had. That's the only thing I can think of. It couldn't be for individual, because if it was for individual, they should have gave it to Shedeur. But that's just my thing. I mean, he's going to be the first overall quarterback taken in the draft. That says something. If he's the first quarterback taken off, that says something to you. But I digress. I digress. And I digress. I wholeheartedly digress. I really do. I wholeheartedly digress, man. But shout out to Shedeur and Travis. They were at the basketball game. Travis could play basketball too if he wanted to. He really could. If he really put the effort in, he actually could make that team probably. But shout out to Travis and Shedeur. I like how they both together. Let me tell you this. Speaking of Shedeur leadership qualities, I never forget when Shedeur got hurt in the Colorado State game. Shedeur was the first person there to get in the face of that defender when Travis went down, and he made sure Travis was all right. They brothers, man. So shout out to Shedeur and Travis. I like that they're both together, because they might as well sit at the same table at the draft, because they're going 1-2. So let me get to former Colorado All Big 12 linebacker Nikai Hill-Green. He transfers to Alabama. Now, a lot of people seem to think that he was going to the league. That's what I was under the assumption. He had a really solid year. I thought he was going to get drafted. He reminded me of Ray Lewis. So apparently Alabama sees the same thing. Colorado saw it too. But hey, man, like Coach Brown said, if you want to be here, you don't want to be here. So it says Nikai Hill-Green transfers to Alabama, marks a significant addition to the Crimson Tide defense, filling a critical need at linebacker. Hill-Green, who committed to Alabama after a visit to Tuscaloosa, brings a wealth of experience and production from his time at Colorado and previous stops at Michigan and Charlotte. His journey through college football reflects a resilience and growth, a culmination of his recognition as one of the top defensive players in the Big 12 in the 2024 season. Hill-Green impact at Colorado was immediate and profound, I agree. In 2024, he played a pivotal role in transferring the Buffalo's defense under the leadership of Deion Sanders. He had 82 tackles, including 11.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions. He showcased his versatility, and ability to perform at a high level in multiple phases of the game. As second team All Big 12 selection, Hill-Green, he helped elevate Colorado's defense, contributing significantly to their bowl-eligible season milestone. Sanders in his after his debut year. So Hill-Green, like I said, I'm not mad at him. I'm gonna tell you why, because he probably went ahead and got a bag. I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what's best for you and your family. And but he is terribly going to be missed at Colorado. Now, I thought he was leaving anyway, so he was already being missed. But I didn't realize he had another year eligibility left. I didn't realize that. This is that totally surprised me right there. I'm like, wait a minute, don't he's going to the NFL. He's getting ready for the draft after the bowl game. But then I saw that he was in the transfer portal. And yeah, man, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here, man? I could have sworn that he was done. And speaking of transfer portal news, as we know, we got a few players in the transfer portal, some that I'm a little bit surprised at, some I'm not surprised at. Let's go to Colorado transfer portal really quickly. So Peyton Kirkland, he entered the transfer portal. He is on his way to Miami of Ohio. Cordell Russell is going to Miami of Ohio as well. That's where he's going. And Yeah, Nikai Hill-Green, Alabama. Deion Hayes, he's going to Texas A&M. So that surprised me as well. I know he had an injury. But yeah, man, so these players are finding homes rather quickly. So it just goes to show the talent that we really had on Colorado this season. So Deion Hayes going to Texas A&M. Now we do have another punter from Australia. His name is Damon Greaves. So he's going to replace Mate. You remember Coach Prime said we got another Mate. So Damon Greaves, he's on his way to Colorado. Aside Wasim, he's going to Florida Atlantic University. I like this pickup, Makari Vickers from Oklahoma. He's coming to Colorado. Let's see who else here. Caden Salter, he's a quarterback. A lot of people have a lot of praise for Caden Salter. He came from Liberty, and they saying that he could be battling for that starting role with Juju. So we're gonna see how that works. Trevor Woods, this wasn't a surprise to me. I had said it during the season that when Trevor Woods redshirted, he's gonna hit the transfer portal, but people got on me. Oh, he ain't going nowhere. Trevor Woods ain't going anywhere. People got on me on that, and I do have the receipts for that. Guys, he's in the transfer portal. Okay, I don't say this to be hating on the team that somebody gets in the transfer portal. Like Coach Prime said, every team has to deal with it. It's just the way of college football now. It's just the way it works. He had to get the transfer portal. So, um, a notable is Jaheim Otis. As we know, he transferred in from Alabama. He should be very productive coming in. And he gets to learn under the tutelage of Coach Lewis and Warren Sapp. So that should be a match made in heaven there, I'm assuming. So he's 6'5", 390. He definitely fits the bill. Jeremiah Brown, he withdrew from the transfer portal. He's a good kid, and he's very close to Coach Prime. They had a conversation, and I like that he's out of the transfer portal. But anyway, guys, Destin Wade is in the transfer portal. What's interesting is his brother's still there. But his brother at the linebacker position and the edge position had a really productive year. Every time he got in a game, he got a sack. So we're going to see the status on him if he decides to follow his brother. But and the rest of them, we already talked about already. But anyway, that's the transfer portal news, guys. That is my take so far. We will be having a bowl game watch party. So look out for that. Next weekend, look out for the bowl game watch party. I'm excited for that bowl game. And Colorado will be playing their stars. I don't know if they're going to play the whole game, though. I will see. But I know Coach want to win that game to go out on a good note heading into next season. But anyway, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know how you feel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.